Hey guys, today I'm sharing with you two super simple winter favorite recipes. They are amazing recipes that we make in our house and we absolutely love them. So if you like easy meal ideas, then make sure you stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be cooking. Today is a vlog that I wanted to share with you guys. I just felt compelled to vlog today, so I thought I would pick up my camera. I'm getting ready to make chicken gnocchi soup and shepherd's pie, so I'm gonna share those recipes with you guys. It is Sunday and it is about 3:30 in the afternoon. All day I've kind of just been hanging out and doing laundry and getting my house ready for the week and kind of just chilling for once. So I had my coffee on the couch and caught up on a couple of my favorite girls here on YouTube and have just been trying to get things in order for the start of a new week. So again, thought I would take you guys with me so that I can show you guys these recipes. I'm actually trying a new recipe. The chicken, put this up. The chicken gnocchi soup is a new recipe, but I have this chicken gnocchi from Trader Joe's, and then I defrosted some chicken. I let my hair air dry today, and this is what happens. This is why I never let my hair air dry. It looks horrible. So let me see if it looks better tucked behind my ear. Ugh, not really. Anyway, I'm gonna make this soup, so I'm gonna share the recipe with you guys down below. But I thought I would take you guys along with me so you could see how I do my shepherd's pie and if this soup turns out good. It's a recipe we're gonna do. I found it on Pinterest this morning and I saved it. So easy, this is easy crock pot chicken gnocchi soup. However, I'm going to do it in my Dutch oven. But first, I'm gonna brown the meat for the shepherd's pie. So I'm gonna do that first. And then I keep it super simple, you guys. Super simple, watch this. My secret ingredient, my lazy hack for shepherd's pie. Makes the best shepherd's pie. So good. I always get 2 containers of it, so I have 2 containers here. Whoops, everything's falling out of the fridge. I need to do like a fridge clean with me. Bob Evans. And then another secret ingredient is Worcestershire sauce. Did I say that right? It's so easy, you guys. It's the easiest recipe and it's so good. And we're gonna make this. It is super easy. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. It's so yum. We love it. I haven't made shepherd's pie in a little while, and so I'm super excited. And shepherd's pie is so good as leftovers. If you eat leftovers, even if you don't like leftovers, it's so good as leftovers. So let's get this meat fried up. Oh, and I don't know if I have any, but if I have frozen onion, then I usually put frozen onion when I fry up the meat. So let's get to making this. I had a little bit of frozen onion. So I start by just putting a little bit of olive oil in the bottom. And then I'm gonna turn it to like number 6. So kind of like medium heat. And then there's only a little bit in here, but I'm just gonna dump this in. And then we're just gonna let those saute almost until they're clear, and then I'll add the beef in. And if you don't have one of these, definitely look for one. I think this one is from, oh, this is from Pampered Chef. You know, I don't even know where I got this from or who gave this to me. But this is great for chopping up meat. So if you ever see it, I don't even know if like Target would sell them, but it kind of looks like a pinwheel. And it's so easy for chopping up meat. So we're gonna get these onions stirred up and then we will do the ground. Okay, so once your onions are like browned, you're going to then stick the ground beef in. I use ground beef. You could use ground turkey, you could use ground chicken. Traditional shepherd's pie I want to say isn't even beef. I can't remember. I want to say, no, I can't remember. But, so you're going to place this in here and then just brown it. I should have cut the package open more. You guys have to try this and tag me over on Instagram when you do. So good. So like I said, I just use this little thing and we'll just chop up. So it just looks like this. I love this tool because it breaks it apart. So you're just gonna brown this and then we're gonna add in the seasonings. Oh my gosh, do you see this? This is why I do not let my hair air dry and I blow dry it every time. I hate the way it looks if it's not blow dry. So the meat's almost brown. So while that's finishing, you're just gonna take your mashed potatoes and stick them in the microwave and get them cooked first. So that when the meat's done, you're all ready to assemble everything. Okay, so while the potatoes continue to cook, I'm just gonna season the meat. I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt and some fresh cracked pepper. And then my secret ingredient is Worcestershire sauce. So I don't really measure this. If I were you, I would probably do maybe like, I don't know, a 1/4 cup maybe. So good. So just gonna mix that up. Oh, and I forgot to say that you would want to drain it before. And I only had a little bit of grease, so I just used like a paper towel to get it up. And then I already sprayed my 9x13 inch pan. So the next thing that you're gonna do is just put this, and this is a little hot, so I'm using my sleeves as like a hot pad. You're just gonna put the meat in the bottom and spread it out over the bottom of the dish. This is super heavy too. If you have a Dutch oven, you probably would know what I was talking about. It's not light by any means. Okay. So just gonna spread it out. And this was a pound of ground beef. So I put the meat on the bottom. And then as soon as all of the potatoes are done, you're gonna top with potatoes next, then corn, and then cheese. So I'm gonna get these potatoes heat up, and then I'll show you guys how I do. Okay, so the next thing that you are going to do is just add the potatoes to the top. I'm gonna use, actually, no, scratch that. The next thing that you do is the corn. I do 2 cans.
Yay.
You like this smell, Liam?
Yeah. I love corn.
And then, here buddy, can you throw these away for me?
Yeah.
Be careful. You're not gonna be in the camera. Be careful. Okay, so then you just spread it out. No, throw it away please so you don't cut yourself. And then last, you're gonna top with mashed potatoes.
I wanna help. Is this garbage?
Yep, so is this. That's a little warm though.
What?
Oh, that's hot.
What?
Very hot. Okay, the potatoes are hot.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was just very hot. And then this is why I use a spatula. It's just easier to kind of spread it over the top. And then you're gonna do the second one. Here's more trash.
Yay! Oh, dang! I'll wait for that bowl next.
Okay.
I'm always your big helper.
Yeah.
Sometimes in your videos, because sometimes I don't know where your camera is.
I don't show my kids a lot on camera anymore, so that's why he's saying that. So,
Because I don't know where the camera is sometimes.
yeah. So you're just going to spread it over the top.
Okay.
Get the rest over the spoon.
I can't wait to eat it all.
Would you like to lick this spoon? Just be careful and blow on it because it's hot. And the last thing that you're gonna do is top with cheese. And then we're just gonna bake this. I preheated my oven to 350 and you're gonna bake it for about a half hour. So this is 2 cups of cheese if you're grating your own. I'm just gonna spread it over the top. My hands are clean, I just washed them. And then we are gonna get started with the chicken gnocchi soup. I'm so excited to make that actually. My mom said, ooh, that's her favorite, when I called her and she asked me to come make cookies with her, so.
Can I help?
Super excited. Can you throw this away?
Can I help?
You can throw this away.
Can I help bake the cookies?
Okay, so we're gonna wait for the oven to preheat and then we're gonna get this put in for about 30 minutes at 350. The next thing that I'm gonna make is chicken gnocchi soup. Now, this is the first time I'm making it, and I'll be honest, I'm kind of just winging it because I'm using what I have and not going to the store. So I have some chicken breasts here, some frozen gnocchi, and I'm using this better than chicken, or better than bouillon chicken. Plus I'll use water. I'm gonna use a little bit of half and half, some carrots, and then I just got out these seasonings to use, and then I'll also use obviously salt and pepper. And then I don't have any onions. I don't have any, I think I have a real onion downstairs, but I don't know if they're any good anymore.
Oh, I can probably get it.
I'm just gonna, it's okay, I'm just gonna use this Recipe Secrets, the onion soup mix. So we're gonna try that. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is get my carrots softened up a little bit. So just adding some olive oil, and then we'll put this on like medium-high heat. Let that heat up for a second, and then we'll go ahead and add the carrots, get them softened. I'll add the chicken and saute that a little bit, and then we'll start kind of adding everything together. Okay, so that's heated up now, and Liam actually went downstairs and got me an onion, so I did chop up an onion, and I have chopped up carrots. So I'm just gonna dump those in.
And I'm collecting the garbage.
And then we're gonna get everything sauteed. In here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let that saute for a few minutes until the veggies are like soft. Yeah, my oven's at 300, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick the shepherd's pie in for 30 minutes. Set a timer. Get the garbage? How did you get that? Ow! How did you get that big bag out? Good job, bud. Do you know how to tie it?
No.
Look, you pull these strings like this, right? Like this. And then let's cross over underneath and pull. There you go. Now I need to wash my hands.
Yeah, I'll use it.
So yeah, I'm just going to continue to let this saute until it's soft. Then I'm going to add in the chicken and kind of just... Need help? So I'm going to let this saute for a few minutes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to dump this chicken in here. This is just chicken tenderloins that were in our deep freezer. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So I'm just going to put that in there. I should have cut them up, but I'm just going to saute them up in here. And then I'll probably pull them out later and shred them because I really want it shredded. So I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. I told you guys I'm just winging this, so hopefully I'll be able to listen back and put the recipe in the description box. If not, you might just have to refer back to the video. Okay, so pretty much browned. And then I'm dump in, I'm gonna dump in 2 cups of water. Actually, I think I'm gonna do 4 cups of water. For now. And then kind of let that like cook in itself. And then I'm gonna add in some of this better than bouillon roasted chicken for flavor while the chicken cooks in there. So what is this? This is 1 teaspoon in 8 ounces of water. So I need 4 teaspoons.
Mama.
This stuff is so cheap, you guys, and it's so much better than traditional like chicken broth or chicken stock. So good. So I'm going to, I think I want to put the onion soup mix in now.
Mama.
What?
I'm gonna wash the garbage can out, wash it off the hose.
He said you can't wash it with the hose. It's too cold out, honey.
Oh.
And then I'm just gonna mix all this up.
Well, it's okay. I can still wash it.
And I probably will end up adding more water and chicken broth later. But for now, I'm just going to let this simmer for probably like maybe 20 to 30 minutes so that the chicken can cook. And then I'll show you guys what I put in it. I just pulled the shepherd's pie out of the oven, and this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it is so good. And then update on my soup, I ended up pulling the chicken out and shredding it a little bit, but I tasted it and the broth is so good. It has so much flavor. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is add the thing of milk. I'm just gonna add this whole bag. And this already has like a little bit of a sauce, so I don't know what it's gonna do to the soup mixture. So I don't know like how much of the cream I'm gonna end up using. But we're just gonna let that cook and kind of see how it turns out. But I'm super excited.
Mom, do you want me to put the remote back?
Sure, thank you. Oh, it's starting to turn like a little bit creamy. Here, I'll show you what it looks like because of the sauce. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So let that simmer for a little bit. And then I'm gonna add in, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of heavy cream and some seasonings. I don't need any salt, that's for sure. We're gonna do a little bit of Italian seasoning, and it hasn't been opened yet, so let's open that.
Camera, put a fork in.
And then I'm gonna do a little bit of parsley flakes. I'm gonna do a little bit of this Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. And then some pepper, fresh ground pepper.
I love that.
I'm gonna mix that up. This is going to be so good. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of half and half. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do the rest of this. I think this is half full. And this was 1 pint. So I'm just gonna do the rest of it.
Mama, look.
What?
I put that spray in.
Good job. Here, this is garbage. But be careful, this is hot.
Okay. I'll be really careful.
So I'm just gonna let this simmer for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna end up doing like just a little bit of a roux to thicken it up a little bit. I don't want it to be like potato soup thick, but I just want it to be a little bit thicker, because right now it's like water consistency.
What
But the flavor, you guys, so good. Okay. The easiest way to thicken a soup is to make a roux, either consisting of like flour, butter, water, and you do it like on the stove, or cornstarch, which is what I did. I did a scoop of cornstarch, I filled the rest with cold water, and then I shake it. That's the best way to do cornstarch. I'm gonna slowly add it in while we mix it up, or to use mashed, like boxed mashed potatoes. So if you're doing like a potato soup, definitely use that. It's so much easier. But I'm gonna get this poured in, and then I'll stir it around so you guys can see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna do a little bit, and I don't even know how much I want, so I don't want it too thick. So I'm just gonna stir that in, and then I'm gonna let it go for a little bit and see like how thick it becomes, because I might not need to add all of that. So, all right, I'm gonna let this simmer. Yeah, it feels like it's already getting thicker. I don't know that I'm gonna want to add. Well, we'll see. It's still really runny. Okay, I'm gonna let this simmer for a little bit, and I'll check back in with you guys and let you know. Okay, I ended up dumping the rest of that roux in, so this is still like thickening, but it's so good, you guys. It tastes so good. You definitely have to try this, and if you do, don't forget to tag me over on Instagram and let me know. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any of our content. I typically, outside of Vlogmas, post on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and we would love to have you along for the journey. I am supposed to be done with my 12 days of Christmas on Sunday, so we will see what happens. But I hope you guys enjoy this one. Again, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and we will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye. There's no passion in the comatose, baby, going down, down. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful?